Welcome in Karibuni to Aroma of Zanzibar. Today I'm going to bring you something very nice, very interesting, very special. This is Visheti Vanani. So Visheti Vanani, I've got some all-purpose flour and some grated coconut. This is fresh, but mine is frozen, still fresh. And some sugar, some salt, some cardamom, yeast, ghee, and some water. Now, since my coconut was frozen, even though it's thawed, it was still cold, so I used a little bit of warm water to blend it. And I just pureed this into a nice thick but smooth puree. Okay, because we're not going to squeeze and get the milk. We're going to use it the way it is. Okay, so it's something like this, right? And then I went ahead and mixed my yeast with some water. Okay, and then just keep that aside. These Vishetis are very special. And okay, I'm going to just dump everything into one bowl. Okay, so all my ingredients are going to go in at the same time. So I've got my ghee there and my sugar, salt, and the coconut. Make sure that you scrape the blender, get all the coconut out of it. I did mine, I just didn't show it to you. And a little cardamom. If you don't want cardamom, it's okay. And the yeast. Okay, so what I'm looking for here, I knead this for about 7 minutes because I wanted it a little bit chewy, stretchy, and also very soft and fluffy. Okay, so if your dough is little thick or hard, go ahead and add a tablespoon or two of water, because sometimes the flour has different density, so you're looking for something like this, a little bit sticky but nice and firm. Okay, you can go a little lighter than this too if you want. Okay, now just take this out, and if you're going to decide to use the same bowl like I did, I just took it out and then apply some fat or any kind of grease. I used ghee since I made my dough with ghee. And then, this is to allow your dough to rise properly so it doesn't stick in the ball. Okay. And then just cover it and keep it I kept it for about half an hour to 45 minutes, I think so. I really didn't keep a track, but it was less than an hour because, it was about 80 degrees. So now my dough is ready. Just going to cut it into two equal portions. And then I'm going to make a few little ones. Okay. And now this Visheti, we have different kinds of Vishetis in Zanzibar. In Tanzania, we have salty ones. We have with black pepper. We have with onions. We have kokotende. Different kinds of Vishetis. And this one is different, of course. So I'm using my ungo. You don't have to use this if you don't have. I'm just showing off because I have one. Okay, so whatever you use, make sure you dust it with a flour. And this is how I make my number 8. Okay, I make a hole. And then I use one of my fingers. Two. You can start with 1 or 2, but you keep adding the fingers as it expands, okay, to get a larger size, okay? And you use your upper hand for the pressure and the lower hand for the stability, okay? So, yeah, just like that. And you want to roll it to whatever size you want or thickness. And that's it. Okay, so I'm going to show you another one. Okay, just like that, the finger again, and you're just gonna roll it like that. This is how I do it. I don't know how other people do it. And yeah, so this Visheti, I've been looking for this recipe for quite some time, but the recipes that I found were like just the measurement of flour, but there was no ratio of other ingredients. So I went ahead and used my fluffy donut recipe that uses buttermilk, and I replaced the buttermilk with the coconut and okay, so here they are. Okay, I got about 14 pieces and just cover them and let them rise for the second time. Okay, so this didn't take long. It took about half an hour for the second rise, and I'm ready to fry them. Okay, so like I was saying, so I replaced the buttermilk with the coconut and the melted butter with the ghee. And I was looking for something really, really soft and fluffy and nice, just like how I used to have it back in the days. So I'm happy that I have come up to this, to what I was looking for, and nobody requested for this recipe. I'm not going to lie to you, but I know it's going to be as a surprise and shock to everybody. Okay, so anyway, so from my experience, so these you'll fry them just like how you do mandazis, for those who know something about mandazi. If not, please look out for my video. And I found out that if they're dark, they tend to be hard. So actually you'd fry them like how you do donuts, let me put it that way too. And these I can call them as coconut donuts. So anyway, yeah, so I found that if you do dark, they tend to be harder. Okay, so I stick to make them light in color. And I mean harder outside, but inside they're very soft. And so I'm going to fry my second batch, and then after that I'm going to make the syrup, which is called Shira in Kiswahili. And so here they are. And for my Shira, I've got 2 cups of sugar and 1 cup of water and some cardamom. And I like to use saffron. You don't have to. You can use vanilla. You can use any maybe rose water or orange blossom water, or both, or you don't have to use anything if you don't want to. Okay, so I'm going to bring this to a boil. Okay, and to let it reduce and come to a little bit sticky stage. Okay, and what I do is to check is you're going to put the sugar in your spatula. Be careful, don't burn yourself. And what you're looking for is okay, I got 1 string. Okay, this is for what I'm doing. Now if you wanted that hard crystal sugar on top, which normally that's how they're done, then you need to get 3 strings. Okay, so what I did was I turned off the heat, but I left the pan over there, and I just coat my Visheti with syrup. Now this is called Visheti. Vanane means I don't know what is Visheti in English, but Nane is number 8, as you can see. So if you tell somebody you want Visheti, you'll get the other Visheti. You have to be specific and say you want Visheti Vanane if this is what you want. Okay, so I just left them there for like maybe 50 seconds and a minute, and just take them out. Now if you want to do the crystal, you'll have to put all your Vishetis all at one time, because or maybe you'll have to do 2 batches. Okay, and you look for something wide to coat your Visheti with the syrup. Well, so now they're ready, and I let them cool a bit so that they're not sticky. They don't stick to each other. And that's it. And they are so beautiful, and I'm so excited I've been able to do these the way I wanted them to be. And so you see how nice and soft. My daughter and my sister-in-law like the other one with the crystal sugar on top, but I like this one, so I'm the boss. All right, thank you so much. For more recipes, please visit me at Aroma